Hello, hello, good morning. Spiritual message of the day. My name is Sasha with Way of Hope, Reiki, and more. And we've been doing this book so far this year, almost every day. Yesterday I didn't do it. So that makes today, I think today's the 17th. I'm not sure. Is today the 17th? Nobody's on yet to tell me if today's the 17th. But we will go ahead and do today's spiritual message, as well as I'll pull a couple cards for the weekly message. Good morning, good morning. It never shows me anymore how many people click on. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's okay. I'm a little, the kids are obviously home. Some schools don't have President's Day off, but our kids have President's Day off. I am going to take Cutler on a little date today. I took Connor on his date. That was my monthly goal this month. I'm giving up time in order to create a better relationship with my children on by themselves. So not like, it's so easy to take your kids out together and do something and get it all done. But spending that one-on-one time with them creates a stronger bond with them. And then especially if they're having like a hard time, which they've had a hard time recently, there's been a lot of shifts and they haven't been sleeping well, and Connor's been losing a lot of teeth, and Cutler started school and trying to figure out who he is and started wrestling and had a lot of anger issues. So like when your kids are struggling, it's really good to have that one-on-one time with them. So I've already done Connor's and I need to do Cutler's. I am still recovering from my sickness. It's taken me a little bit longer to get over it than everybody else, but I am getting over it naturally, whereas everybody else got an antibiotic. I don't think I need one of those yet. But if you're on here, say hello. Let me know, is today's date the 17th? I did not check before I got on. I believe today's date is the 17th, which means yesterday was the 16th. I did read our book yesterday, but I didn't say the spiritual message. So the spiritual message for yesterday, I believe, is become an expert in you. There is no one else as good at being you than you are. Be open to receiving advice, but also trust that you know yourself better than anyone. You are an expert in your own experiences. Own that. Boldly accept what makes you different. Believe in your abilities, trust your intuition, and stand up for your ideas, and know that you are exactly who you should be. There is no one exactly like you, and so living your true authentic self is when you're going to be the happiest. And who cares if people judge you for being different or being bold in your decisions or being sensitive or being a homebody or whatever it is that you do differently. Allow yourself to be different, because honestly, nobody else's opinion really matters. I do love how it talks about you are the person that you should take advice from. A lot of the times I get in readings that you need to gain a higher perspective on things. So if you put your friend in your shoes, like pretend for a moment that your friend is you in all the situations that you're in, you would be able to give her the best advice. But you're not able to give yourself the best advice because you're in it. So try to pretend that it is your friend and tell her all the things that she should be doing and write those down in order to gain that higher perspective. Like you should be able to see all sides of things and be able to give really good advice. It's hard when you're in the situation to give yourself advice, but if you try to gain that higher perspective, you are the person that is going to have the best advice for you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I think it's February 17th. So, friendship as soulmates. We often seek lovers to connect as a soul level, but good friends can be soulmates too. How can you tell if a friend is a soulmate? They don't simply tolerate your imperfections, they love you because of them. Home is wherever they are, whether you're both silent for hours or talking loudly into the evening with a bottle of wine or a hot cup of tea. In this great big world, when you've found a person whose crazy matches yours and your life has become brighter because of it, if that's not a soulmate, then I don't know what is. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning, good morning. So the first spiritual message was become an expert on you. You're fine. You're fine. A lot of the times, not a lot of people are on. I don't know if it pushes notifications for me or not. It probably doesn't. Oh, Crystal. She's always messaging me when I'm live. But the first spiritual message is be the expert of yourself. So take the advice that you would give yourself. Crystal! I was just saying, oh, Crystal, you message me when I'm always live. So in order to give yourself the best advice, because a lot of the times we're not able to really think about the advice we would give ourselves unless we can go from a higher perspective. So take a step back and pretend like you is like a friend. And so what is the advice you would give your friend that would be in your, oh, thank you. I do not feel you. What is the advice you would give your friend in the same situations that you're in right now? And you would be like, da 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 da. Like you would be so quick to give so much advice to your friend because we want to help people. We innately want to help people. But we don't want to help ourselves. So if you can gain that higher perspective, you're going to be able to give yourself the best advice possible. A lot of the times in readings, it'll be like, tell the person to follow their intuition, tell the person to search within to gain the answers that they're seeking. And they don't like that because they want to be told all the answers of what they need to be doing. But honestly, you're the person that gives yourself the best advice. And then to live your true, authentic self. Like, stop hiding who you are for fear of what people will think. Like, your friends and family should love you regardless of how weird, quirky, awkward, strange you are. If you want to caw or howl at the moon or dance like no one's watching or whatever it is that you want to do, they should be able to love you. And if they back off when you're living your true, authentic self, those aren't your people. It usually is a message for ourselves too. There's always signs and synchronicities in everything we do. Everything we do. And a lot of the times the things that we don't like about our significant others or our partners or in relationships is stuff that we don't like about ourselves, and we're projecting that onto the relationship. Woosah. I cannot breathe. 555. I moved 20 minutes ago. Yes, low energy does suck. What's interesting is 444 was like my number nonstop, but now it's like fives. I'm gonna have to look up what the significance of 5 is. Good morning. The second spiritual message is about friendship and soulmates. So a lot of the times in readings, I'll talk about like if I get a soul connection card, or I feel like there's like a soul connection coming in, I'll have to make sure that I say there's a soul connection coming in, and it doesn't exactly mean lover. It could be like a soul sister, a soul, somebody that you know from a past life. It could be a father, a mother, a brother, like somebody who is a soulmate. Doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you're romancing with. So those soul connections are so important in our life, and they don't judge you at all. They accept all the weirdness. They accept you fully. You don't have to mask around these people. I love 444. You don't have to mask around these people. You can just be yourself, and you feel, when you have that low energy, they're able to just be in your space and be okay with that. These are the people that will call you and be like, are you okay? Are you okay? And you're having like a shit day, and you're like, how did you know? It's just that soul family connection. They just know. When you find a person who matches your crazy and your life has become brighter because of it, if that's not a soulmate, then I don't know what is. So become an expert on you and find the people that lift you up. I love those connections. So then I'm just going to pull a couple cards for this week. I love the 444. But now my number, it's just been, I used to wake up at like 644 or like 544, or like constantly seeing 44 when the girls were messaging me. Spiritual message for the week. Do I need another card from here? Yes, I do. Okay. Thank you. I cannot breathe. Okay. It looks like we're doing twos. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Oh shit. We got a be patient card. Yes, ask weird questions and they still love you. We must have jinxed ourselves, Crystal, because we said don't pray for patience. This is a beautiful card. But this week talks about being patient. It says, one of our greatest virtues is patience. Learn to be patient with yourself and others. So, and it has the elephant spirit. For me, when the elephant spirit steps up, it means we're going to push through emotions or trials or anything that comes up this week, regardless of if we're ready to push through the obstacles that come this week, we're going to push through them. Like just imagine yourself in front of the trunk of the elephant, and she is going to push you through whatever happens this week, regardless of if you're ready or not. This one talks about taking a moment, take a step back, but know that you need to trust in the process and move forward. It also talks about going with the flow of life. So like, I really definitely feel like we're being pushed to heal stuff or to move through obstacles this week. And it also, this card talks about being in a higher, maintaining yourself in a higher vibration. So we're going to push through stuff regardless of if we're ready this week. And we need to be patient with ourselves and others. So that really sucks. And then we need to maintain on a higher vibration. So this means we need to be drinking our water. This means we need to be taking time to meditate. This means we need to be putting up our phones and being able to get the best possible sleep that we can get. This means we need to not be around toxic people that lower our vibrations. This means we need to not consume substances that bring us to a lower vibration. Like this week we need to cleanse and try to maintain ourselves on a higher vibration so that we're able to push through the obstacles with the elephant that we need to push through. Oh man. Yeah, this week seems like it's going to be stressful. That's great. I would do some sort of Gaia meditation, or like look up a YouTube meditation where you can connect to Gaia, because grounding yourself is going to be super important this week. So that's, I'm so excited for this week. I think I only have Reikis available. I have like an 8:30 on Thursday. I know a lot of people were trying to get in an 8:30 on Thursday, and then I want to say I opened Sunday's spots because more people were wanting to get in, so I have a 5 or 7 p.m. 5 or 7 p.m. Yeah. This Thursday, if you guys have never gotten energy work by Crystal, she is doing, I believe it's at 8 p.m. is when our sound bath is, but she's doing her energy work with her crystal wand. It's really powerful and really cool to experience. So if you're able to come this Thursday, I would definitely book that. This Saturday is our crafting event where you'll be making a wood gnome. I'm not sure if it's like a set of 2 or if it's just 1, but I know that it's going to be super fun because she has all these amazing papers. It's not actually like a Valentine's Day gnome. There's like a flower patterns, or there's some mystical patterns or some gothic looking patterns. It's going to be super fun. And then she's got some fur to make the beard for the gnome. I'm excited. Cutler's going to try to steal my gnome. I already know this. And then we're going to do, you could always order a craft, Jen. You could always order the craft if you're local, and we could save the supplies and put it aside for you. We're going to do a divination charm bag, which is where you'll take wood rounds and you'll put your charms that mean something significant to you, and then I'm going to teach you how to cast it. You get a cloth as well as a bag with that, so you'll make your own runes essentially. And then for Danielle, you'll make a charm bracelet, a set of 2 gnomes. See, I'm excited. And then what else do we have going on? Tuesday I have wrestling. Wednesday I have my nails. Thursday we have the sound bath. Friday we have maybe a girls thing. Saturday we have the craft. And then Sunday I have somebody coming for a Reiki, so I can fit another Reiki in this Sunday. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's enough. Is that not enough? We're always busy. Friday, I should be able to go live for the crystals in the morning time, so we can do a crystal live show. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Remember to look for the positive. Remember to be patient. And know that you're gonna have to push through the obstacles anyways. So if we know that we're gonna have to push through the obstacles, set yourself up the best way you can by maintaining a high vibration and going with the flow. And just be kind to yourself. Make sure you're spending time grounding. I love you guys, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.